Hi, this is Danny from Heritage on a Plate, and today I want to share with you 3 tips for your staycation holiday in Georgetown, Penang. Okay, here's tip number 3. Now, this is a very important one. Remember to explore Georgetown. Now, this seems obvious, but here's the thing. Penang is world famous for its food. Malaysians are crazy about Penang food. Penang people are crazy about Penang food. People come from all over the world to eat the unique, delicious, amazing food here. But sometimes that kind of food search can tend to end up overshadowing the fact that Georgetown is a historic city. I was mentioning earlier, it has its roots in the 18th century. Literally, what that means is because it's been preserved, every street that you walk on has a story. Every street that you explore in Georgetown has sometimes had momentous impact on the history of the world, right? And that's something that tends to get overlooked even by Penangites, like how important this city is, and why it has to be preserved. It kind of takes a little backseat to the food. So if we can give you one tip, is that you should eat the food, but explore Georgetown, right? You can find all sorts of guides and plaques and signboards telling you, kind of little anecdotes about the history of those streets and why it's significant. Now, if you are in fact even more interested in that history, how it has affected Malaysia's present, how did Penang affect the outcome of the Second World War? Like, what was the whole colonial history about? That's why we started our food tour, right? For us, like, food is an integral part of a community's story and history, and learning about the food and eating it is a way to look into I guess you could say, the soul of a community, right? So that's why we do what we do. So you can explore Georgetown on your own, get a little tidbits and anecdotes and kind of get a little bit of the significance of why this is a historic city. You can do a food tour like ours that combines what we like to call hidden history, which is kind of like alternate versions of history and different perspectives, together with the amazing, unique food, to kind of give you a picture of why this city and why this place is so important to us and why it's so unique on the world stage, right? But however you decide to do it, whether you want to explore on your own, take a food tour, do something else, please, if you come to Georgetown, especially if you're only coming once or it's your first time here, explore the city. It's a beautiful city, beautiful architecture, a lot of history, a lot of little alleys and nooks and corners that have little stories to them. And a trip to Penang really isn't complete if you haven't spent a day wandering the streets of Georgetown. So eat the food, learn the history, explore the streets. That's our final tip for your holiday staycation in Georgetown, Penang.